everybody, it's Tim with Collect Jurassic. We're back with another bite-sized review, this time of the Sound Strike Majungasaurus. I hope I said that right. I'm sure if I didn't, someone will correct me. But yeah, this is a bite-sized review, sort of a new format we're doing, a little bit shorter, a little bit more simplified, but we're still going to get a very good look at this figure and everything, all the features it has, all the paint applications, all that stuff, and of course, in the box too, as you can see here, that lovely Primal Attack box with Owen and Blue on it, always, can't miss them. But the back, of course, has the action features, the thrashing attack and the head strike, and then the other figures available in the line, which we've reviewed here on the channel. Very cool. Love that Primal Attack box. Never get sick of seeing it, even this far into the year. But let's go ahead and get the figure out itself and take a look at this. Yeah, Majungasaurus. Again, I really hope I'm saying that right, or I hope I'm not saying it too slow. You never know with me. I claim to be a dinosaur fan, but it turns out I mispronounce half the figures. So pretty easy to get this one out of the box. We'll go ahead and put the packaging aside there. And there it is, the Majungasaurus. Very interesting silhouette, just looking at it right out of the box. You can see it has lots of little like spines on the tail, spines on the back legs, spines under the neck. So something very different from a Mattel figure. You know, when we saw the silhouette of this teased at Toy Fair, it almost looked like an Indominus Rex because of all those spines, but obviously that's not what it is. It's a Majungasaurus. But yeah, this figure is awesome. You know, I talked to a lot of other collectors like Victoria's Cantina. This was her favorite figure from the wave. I didn't really see it because I was so excited about Irritator, but now that it's out of the box, I can kind of see his tiny little arms and his sort of horizontal stature. There is something very unique about this figure that I like. And like all these Sound Strike carnivores that are coming out, I love that even though it has the action attack feature, it's not tied to the jaw. The jaw can be posed, open and closed. And I like that. His mouth only opens a little bit, which is kind of funny. It kind of makes him a little bit more friendly looking. But yeah, I mean, you can see here, the silhouette on both sides looks super nice with those ridges. He's got tiny little arms, sort of like a Carnotaurus. That must be some sort of anatomical feature of this species, but they are posable, little tiny posable arms, which is hilarious. Kind of pose them backwards like a Carnotaurus. Not sure if it's related or not, but it definitely reminds me of Carnotaurus. Yes. Like all Sound Strike figures, as I try to review this, it's going to roar and hiss loudly. But here it is with the paint application, this really bright green on it. It's really cool. Goes through the body all the way midway through, and then these other highlights, and almost like a metallic finish on the part of it that's on its head. You can get a good look at the head sculpt there. Obviously, very, very nice there. Got this cool like ridge on the middle of the head and a little bit of horns. Yeah, the detail's really, really nice on the head now that I'm getting a close-up look at this. Very happy with that. The eyes look really great too. But yeah, that's Majungasaurus. The paint application anyway. And again, the articulation with the arms and the jaw I went over, but the legs itself, they also, you know, like all Sound Strike figures, he doesn't have quite the neutral pose that a lot of them have. Like, you can kind of make him look like he's running, but he's really, really stooped forward here in this posture, like really stooped forward. So even though you can pose the legs, it kind of looks like the same pose regardless of what you do with it, but still pretty cool. Yeah, he'll just keep making noise until I show that Sound Strike feature off, which is, you know, rotate, move up and down, left and right. Always love the Primal Attack. It looks so natural when it's not screaming. The sounds are pretty cool too, right? Those sound original to me, or maybe that's a little bit of the Endoraptor. I don't know. Hard to tell. I'm always bad at identifying what sounds are original and what ones are, you know, reused. But it sounds fitting for the Majungasaurus. I don't know. Got those hisses in there. Makes sense with the spines it has. It just looks like a little bit more of like a little vicious hissing dinosaur than some big roaring dinosaur. I don't know how big these things were in real life, but this figure, obviously next to a human figure, is going to be not huge, but not small either. But yeah, I mean, getting this thing out of the box and against this white background, you can really tell this really interesting silhouette. And that's kind of my takeaway for this figure is, you know, when I put this on the shelf next to all the other Mattel figures, it's really going to stand out because of those extra details versus a lot of the other carnivore figures they've given us. So very, very cool. happy to have this one. And you know, for another carnivore, I think it's unique enough that it earns its place on the Mattel roster. So I think that's all I got for this little bite-sized review. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely leave me a note in the comments and tell me what you think. But yeah, that's it for now. So until next time, I'm Tim with Collect Jurassic, and stay tuned for more bite-sized reviews.